Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about the statement of affairs in accountancy. It is in page number 9. When opening capital and closing capitals are given, we will directly calculate the statement of profit or loss. But sometimes they may not give the opening capital and closing capital. Instead, they will give some items that will be appearing in the statement of affairs. It resembles statement of affairs resembles a balance sheet because that items, the land, all the assets, maybe current assets, fixed assets and current liabilities will be given. From that particulars we have to calculate the capital. So it resembles the balance sheet, and all the assets we know very well, the assets will be appearing on the right side and the liabilities will be on the left side. Then the different amount will be the capital. Either it may be the opening capital or the closing capital. And we know the accounting equation in 11th standard we have studied. Accounting equation is equal to assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. Here to calculate capital we can derive another equation. Capital is equal to assets minus liabilities. That equation only is followed in this topic. So we will learn how to calculate this capital through the statement of affairs. Before going to the problem, let us learn the differences between statement of affairs and balance sheet. First one, the objective. What is the aim of preparing these two statements? First one, statement of affairs. What is the objective? It is generally prepared to find out the capital of the business. As I have explained to you, we are preparing the statement of affairs to find out the capital of the business. But why we prepare the balance sheet? Balance sheet is prepared to ascertain the financial position of the business. Then next, second point is accounting system. Which accounting system is followed in statement of affairs? In statement of affairs, we do not follow the double entry system, but in balance sheet, we follow the double entry system. As per double entry system only, we prepare the balance sheet. The basis of preparation. What will be the basis? In statement of affairs, it is based on, not fully based on the ledger balances. Some transactions we get from the source documents and some we get from our memory and some from the ledger balances. But in balance sheet, all the items will be exclusively from the ledger balances. Then the fourth point is reliability. We know that statement of affairs is not reliable because we do not follow the double entry system and it is incomplete records. But balance sheet is reliable because we follow the double entry system. The missing items. The missing items we cannot trace out. But in balance sheet, if any one aspect is missed, we can trace it out because we follow the double entry system. Both the aspects of an transaction is entered. So if one is misplaced, then we can trace it out and we can find it out. Okay, it is an important question. You have to study. It is asked for 5 mark in half-yearly 2019. So you have to learn well. Now we will see the problem. Illustration. Sixth illustration. Following are the balances of Shanti as on 31st December 2018. Bills receivable, bills payable, machinery, furniture, sundry creditors, stock, debtors, cash. Prepare a statement of affairs as on 31st December 2018 and calculate capital as at that date. Here they have asked only to prepare a statement of affairs but not the statement of profit or loss. So the solution. In the books of Shanti, we have to write. In the books of Shanti, then statement of affairs as on 31st December 2018. You can take 2 pages. Assets on the right side page, liabilities on the left side page. So you have to write in the middle in the books of Shanti. This also, it should complete 2 pages. Then first one, we have to write cash, current assets first. Cash, stock, debtors, bills receivable, machinery and furniture. All these are assets you have to enter on the asset side. We know the liabilities, sundry creditors and bills payable. Then we have to total the asset side first. 1,95,000. We have to write that amount here and we should find out the difference. We will get this amount. That is the illustration. The same illustration, the same type is given in the exercise also. We can do that one. In exercise 6 also they have asked in the same model as it is given in illustration 6. So I will tell you how to do. When you write the amount, all the digits must be so straight as it is written here. When you add also, you can add 0, 0, 0. Then here 9, 15, 5, balance 1, 5, 5, 12, 18, 19. In that way you can write this same amount you have to write in this liabilities column also. Then you can add and find out the difference in the same place. Locate a place and write 0, 0, 0. Then 5 plus 4, 9. Then when you add 6 only, we will get 15. That 5 you have to write. Remaining 1, 3. To get 9, we should add 6. Then nothing is there. You have to write the 1 here. So 1,66,000. You have to write capital balancing figure. In the same way you write. You know what are the assets that will come. You have to differentiate that items between assets and liabilities. Only that is difficult. Not difficult for you since you have learnt already. Write all the assets on the asset side. Write the liabilities on the credit side. Balance it. Then you will get the capital. This is the opening capital. Okay, then we will see now the next illustration 7. Illustration 7. On 1st April 2017, Ganesh started his business with a capital of rupees 75,000. He did not maintain proper books of accounts. Following particulars are available from his books as on 31st March 2018. Particulars: cash, stock of goods, bills receivable, furniture, land and buildings, debtors, creditors, cash at bank, bills payable. During the year, he withdrew rupees 15,000 for his personal use. He introduced further capital of rupees 20,000 during the year. Calculate his profit or loss. Here we need to calculate profit or loss. For that we need 4 items, we know: opening capital, closing capital, then drawings, additional capital. So closing capital we have to calculate. For that one we have to prepare the statement of affairs of Ganesh on 31st March 2018. That is given here. We have to start from the first item, cash. Cash will be written on the asset side. Next item, stock of goods. That is also will be coming third item because cash is given. Next we have to write the cash at bank because first we have to write the liquid assets. So cash in hand, cash at bank, then stock of goods, then debtors, bills receivable, then the fixed assets. You can write furniture first and land and buildings next also. The fixed assets they are written together. So all the amount, when you write the amount, you must be very careful. 5,000 is written. When you write the next 24,000, you may not start with here 2, here 24,000. The 0 will be coming, the digits must be straight to the another one, 24,000. In the same way, neatly you write the amount, should not touch each and every digit. Leave little space between two digits. Then write all the assets. Then the liabilities, creditors, bills payable. Those two you have to write. Then first you total the asset side. 0, 0, 0. Then here fourth digits, 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 8, 17. 17 plus 6, 23. 23 plus 7, 30. 30 plus 3, 33. Write 3 here. Then the 3 will be coming here. 3 plus 2, 5, 6, 7, 10. Right. So 1,03,000. Draw the line and write the same amount here. Then we will find out the difference. First 3 zeros, no problem. So write 0, 0, 0. Then fourth digit only, 9 plus 6, 15. We should get 3. So we have to add 8. Then we will get 23. 23. The remaining 2. Here nothing is there. So we need to add 8. So 8 plus 2, 10. You write. So you have to write here capital. Within bracket you should write a balancing figure. This problem you have understood in the same way only they have given the exercise 7 also. Yeah, we have calculated this one closing capital, and we have to calculate the profit or loss. Now the second statement is statement of profit or loss for the year ending 31st March 2018. You should write the heading, then 2 columns. Particulars, the last amount column you have to take. Rupees symbol you write. Then first one, closing capital. No need to write the date. Closing capital 88,000. Add drawings. Only drawings enough. 15,000. So draw a line and write the amount here. Add line that way. 8 plus 5, 13. Balance 1. 9 plus 1, 10. Right. Then less additional capital. Additional capital is 20,000. So add, we will get, we have to deduct less. So 1,03,000 minus 20,000. Here 3 zeros, then 3 minus 0, 3. Then here borrow 1, 10 minus 2, 8. Then that 83,000 is called adjusted closing capital. Then less opening capital. Opening capital given, that one 75,000. So subtract this one, 3 0. Here borrow 1, 13 minus 5, 8. Here 7. Okay, so 8,000 is the profit made during the year, or simply profit you can write. The same model only given in the exercise 7. So you have to do that one. All the problems you have to do and send it in the group. Now we will see the next illustration. Illustration 8. David does not keep proper books of accounts. Following details are given from his records. Particulars, 2 dates, amount given, opening, this one closing. Cash, stock of goods, sundry debtors, sundry creditors, loan, business premises, furniture. Both the dates they have given. Then during the year he introduced further capital of rupees 45,000 and withdrew rupees 2,500 per month from the business for his personal use. Prepare statement of profit or loss with the above information. So first here we need to calculate the opening capital and closing capital. For this we need to prepare the statement of affairs as on 1/4/2018 and statement of affairs as on 31/3/2019, and we can calculate the opening capital and closing capital. Then only we can prepare the statement of profit or loss. Write the heading in the books of David. Calculation of, no need to write calculation of opening capital. Statement of affairs as on 1st April 2018. Write liabilities rupees, assets rupees. First one, current asset. So first item, cash. Second item, stock of goods. Here you have to write the amount clearly. 43,000, 1,20,000, then sundry debtors 84,000, business premises 2,50,000. The last one, furniture 33,000. Then the liabilities, sundry creditors and loan. Write the amount. Then as usual you have to add the asset side. All the amount you have to write. Then write same amount you have to write on the liability side and find out the difference. We will get amount 4 lakhs. Now we will see the statement of affairs as on 31st March 2019. Write the heading statement of affairs as on 31st March 2019. Same way assets, liabilities, then same items only. Cash, stock of goods, sundry debtors, business premises and furniture. Then sundry creditors, loan. Always you must be very careful in writing the amount only. Then we have to add first this item. Then write the same amount on this liability side and find out the difference in the same way I have told you. Digits, if you write correctly, you can find it easily here itself. Then the next statement of profit or loss for the year ending 31st March 2019. Particulars and one amount column. First you write closing capital. What we have found out here. 4,42,000. The add drawings, it is given in the problem. 30,000. There in the problem they have given 2,500 only per month. So we have to calculate for 1 year. So we need to multiply 2,500 into 12. We will get 30,000. Then add this one, write the amount here, 4,72,000 less additional capital. Additional capital 45,000. Deduct. You will get 4,27,000. Then less opening capital. Opening capital from the first statement of affairs. Difference amount 4 lakh. Then we will get 27,000. That is the profit made during the year. Okay. Now the last illustration 9. Ahmed does not keep proper books of accounts. Find the profit or loss made by him for the year ending 31st March 2018. Particulars 1/4/2017, 31/3/2018. This opening, closing. Here bank balance given. Bank balance, here creditor given, debtor given. So creditor means this is called bank overdraft. This one cash at bank. Then cash in hand, stock, debtors, plant, furniture, creditors. So this credit balance. So here this bank balance on the first date will come in liability side as bank overdraft. Then the additional items, Ahmed had withdrawn 40,000 rupees for his personal use. He had introduced rupees 16,000 as capital for expansion of his business. This one additional capital. A provision of 5% on debtors is to be made. Plant is to be depreciated at 10%. Here this provision we have to calculate on debtors. Debtors amount is 30,000. When we do the statement of affairs on this date, closing date only, we have to deduct from this amount 5%. 1,500 we will get, we have to deduct and write the net amount on the column. That when I explain I will tell you. Then depreciation is made on plant. Plant is 80,000. So here when we prepare this statement, 18,000 you have to write in the inner column, less depreciation we will get the net amount 72,000 on the outer column. So only these two items in excess they have given. Let us see how it is explained. First you write in the books of Ahmad. Then no need to write this one. Statement of affairs as on 31st March 2017. Write assets rupees column, liabilities rupees column, cash in hand. Cash at bank is creditor given, so we should write bank overdraft 14,000. Then stock, debtors, plant, furniture, then creditors. Then we need to add the assets column. Write the same amount on the liabilities side. Liability side and balance it the same way. Here 8, so we need to write here 8. Here 4 is there, 6. To get 6 we need to add 2. We will get. Then the third one, here the 5th digit 7 there. Here 16, so we need to add 9. So you write capital balancing figure. You should know this is the opening capital. Then next one, statement of affairs as on 31st March 2018. Here cash in hand you can write first, then cash at bank, then stock, debtors. Here only we have one adjustment, less provision for doubtful debts, 5%. 5% we need to calculate on 30,000. 30,000 into 5 by 100. We will get 1,500. So draw a line and write the amount straight to 1,500, 28,500. Then plant, you write the amount in the inner column, less depreciation you write, calculate 10%. So 80,000 into 10 by 100, we will get 8,000. Draw a line straight to 8,000, you write the deducted amount 72,000. Then next item, furniture, no adjustment, write it. Now add all these items and write here 0005 plus 50. Then you have to add the same way how I have explained to you. Add and write same amount you write on the liability side also. Now you differentiate and you will get 1,04,000. Write capital bracket balancing figure. Now the third statement, statement of profit or loss for the year ending 31st March 2018. Particulars rupees, then closing capital 1,04,000, this amount. Then the second statement, then add drawings 40,000, add and write, then write less additional capital 16,000, deduct and write 1,20,000, straight to 1,20,000 you write adjusted closing capital. Then from that adjusted closing capital we should deduct the opening capital 92,800, we will get 35,200. Write profit. I think you might have understood this one. Now we will mark all the question answers and I will go through the problems and I will explain slightly. You can do all the problems in the notebook and you can take photo and send it in the group. Okay, in the very short answers we have completed the first two. The third one, what is a statement of affairs? It is in page number 9. Turn to page number 9. Under this heading, statement of affairs, first point you mark as this one. A statement of affairs is a statement showing the balances of assets and liabilities on a particular date. First point. Second point, the balances of assets are shown on the right side and the balances of liabilities on the left side. Then third point you can write, this statement resembles a balance sheet. Fourth point, the difference between the total of assets and total of liabilities is taken as capital. Here 4 points will do. Okay, mark up to here. Third question. Next question we will see. The fourth question, state the procedure for calculating profit or loss through statement of affairs. It is given in page number 6. Steps to be followed to find out the profit or loss by preparing statement of affairs. This one, the this today what we have learned. So all the 5 steps are given. What we have done, what we are going to do only is explained here. So when I read, you will understand that one. First step, ascertain the opening capital by preparing a statement of affairs at the beginning of the year. That will do enough. Then ascertain the closing capital by preparing a statement of affairs at the end of the accounting period after making all adjustments. Enough. Then add the amount of drawings to the closing capital. That we did in the third statement of profit or loss. The first one, opening statement of affairs in the beginning, statement of affairs in the end. This one, statement of profit there in the first step. Add the amount of drawings to the closing capital. Then next one, deduct the amount of additional capital introduced. Additional capital introduced, no need. Additional capital to get adjusted closing capital. Then the last step, ascertain profit or loss by subtracting opening capital from the adjusted closing capital. There, how we may get profit or loss, that is given in A and B. If adjusted closing capital is more than the opening capital, it denotes profit. If adjusted closing capital is lesser than the opening capital, it denotes loss. That's all. What we do, what I have explained you only given here, it is very simple. 5 steps you have to write. Now we will see the next question. 5th question, differentiate between statement of affairs and balance sheet. It is in page number 11. Here you have to write all the 5 points. All the 5 points fully you have to write. Here objective, statement of affairs, it is given in the heading. Statement of affairs is prepared to find out the capital of the business. That is the main thing, to find out the capital of the business. Balance sheet is prepared to ascertain the financial position of the business. Then accounting system. Here you can write, in statement of affairs is prepared when double entry system is not strictly followed. Simply you can write double entry system is not strictly followed. Here double entry system is strictly followed. You can write basis of preparation. It is not fully based on ledger balances. Those who are not able to study, this one you can leave. It is not fully based on ledger balances. It is prepared exclusively on the basis of ledger balances. 4th one, reliability. It is not reliable. Those who are not able to study fully, Abhishek and Manikandan can write only this much, at least this much. It is reliable as it is prepared under double entry system. Then missing items. It is difficult to trace the missing items. Here you can write missing items, only this much, or items omitted. Here, since both the aspects of all transactions are duly recorded, items omitted can be traced easily. Only this much. Those who are able to study, you can write all the 5 points because it was asked once last year for 5 marks during half-yearly exam. So you have to, everybody learn fully. Only Abhishek can learn what I have marked and given. Okay. Today I am giving you 4 exercises. 6, 7, 8 and 9. 6 will be resembling the 6th illustration. 7th exercise, 7th illustration. 8, 9. In the same way, you can just refer the same illustration and you can do. You will find the little difficult is that 2,500 per month and the adjustment. The same adjustment is given there also, the same percentage given. So you have to calculate correctly and you have to do this one and do it neatly in the accountancy notebook and take photocopy and send it in the group. So don't forget students, you must follow all that homework that I give you. Only then we can continue when the school reopens. Okay, thank you students.